What's going on, guys? My name is FlameHorizon, and I'm your coach of the Minnesota Lycanrocs, and here is APA Academy Week 3 against Zombie and his Victoria Victinis. I'm pretty sure I got that right. This battle isn't going to be incredibly long, because we had to do it on Showdown, because we just had a really hard time connecting through the LAN mode, and it just overall wasn't an easy time. LAN mode I have gotten fixed, and it's really sad that we had to do it over Showdown, because I had just finished all my custom textures. So things would have looked really cool for this, but next week, a week from today, Friday, I think it's going to be like April 5th, all these Pokemon will have custom textures. Well, all of my Pokemon at least. Anywho, we're going to get right into the game. As you can see, the team that I brought is Aromatisse, Corviknight, Golurk, Lapras, Persian, and Goodra. Goodra, I believe, is Scarfed to outspeed basically everything on his team by 1 point, unless he also has his own Scarfers. Aromatisse, especially defensive to take on the Gengar a little bit better than to take on the Rotom. Corviknight, if I remember correctly, is Bulk Up Body Press. One of my favorite sets. Excuse me. Golurk is max HP, max defense to be able to take 2 Pyro Balls, so it can switch in to Cinderace, take a Pyro Ball, and take it out in 1 hit. Gigantamax Lapras has a normal set. The Persian has Fake Out, Body Slam, Play Rough, and Throat Chop. Throat Chop is to hit the Gengar. It outspeeds the Gengar by 1 point, and I sped corrupt it that way. Play Rough is for the Kommo-o. The only thing that it really can't beat is the Berserker. And then, like I said, the Goodra. So we'll get right into this battle, and we will see how things go. So you see the Persian come out, and he let off with Cinderace. I just went for a Fake Out, and that did 33%. That is a Silk Scarf boosted Fake Out. I then go right out into Caspar, the Golurk, but he does U-turn out right out into Rotom Wash, which is very unfortunate for me. And then I just go out into Goodra. He does poison me, though, so I could have stayed in there and got my rocks up, but I didn't want to risk it. He does frisk me to see the Choice Scarf, which is unfortunate. I do get the crit there, which is bad for him, good for me. Overall, we'll see. It doesn't really matter, because I believe he has Recover. And then he gets up his Sticky Webs, and those kind of hurt me quite a bit, because now his team kind of guarantee outspeeds me in any way. I did aromatherapy to get the Toxic off of my Goodra. As he goes for a Shadow Ball here, I kind of predicted him to go for something like that. I did just go for a Wish, so that way I can get my health back up. And he goes for Nasty Plot. So let me pause it right here. Nasty Plot Gengar wasn't on my radar at all. And that's very unfortunate, and that's poor planning on my part. But Nasty Plot Gengar, unfortunately, was not on my radar at all. I didn't think he'd be bringing that. Part of me kind of thought he'd be bringing more of like just, a normal Life Orb set with 3 attacks, or 4 attacks even. I was expecting, I think, Shadow Ball, Sludge Wave, Thunderbolt, and Focus Blast. Focus Blast to do more damage to the Lapras than Thunderbolt would. Thunderbolt for the Corviknight, Shadow Ball for the Golurk, and then Sludge Wave for the Aromatisse. But Nasty Plot wasn't on my radar at all, and you'll see that not prepping for that does kind of bite me in the butt just a little bit. As he goes out into the Goodra, I go out into the Goodra now, and he goes for the Shadow Ball, and it brings me down to 1%. He is going to be able to outspeed now because of the web, so Goodra is unfortunately going to go down. As I go out into Lapras, the only thing I can really do is a Gigantamax and hit him up with a, I believe I went for Max Ice. No, I meant for Max Water. I don't know why I went for Max Water. I think it was because of the, so I could have the Rain boost for something else. But no, he just goes for U-turn there, takes me out, which is unfortunate. That Focus Blast did a lot, because +2 really hurts. And you'll see from here on out now that my my 2 biggest hitters are kind of gone, and the last 3 plus Persian aren't really going to do a lot more damage. Unfortunately, he's just going to start wearing through my team little by little as time goes on. That Volt Switch crit kind of hurts. He's going to wear through my team little by little. I go out into Caspar here, as I believe he goes for the U-turn. Just playing around my team fairly well with the Volt Turn core. And goes for that Hydro Pump, takes me down to 2%. As I did decide to get up my rocks, because he is still switching around, so I should get as much chip damage as I can. Try to take out as much as I can, because at this point I don't really have a lot that can do anything. I go out into Persian. I click the Fake Out here. And I didn't think he'd outspeed me, and I completely forgot that webs were up. So that Drain Punch does take out the Persian. And with the 2 that I have left, there isn't really much more damage I can do. I go out into Corviknight, because Corviknight can take a hit pretty well from this thing. He goes for a Substitute, which is very unfortunate, as I go for my Bulk Up. And we're just going to see that this thing, going for the Clanger is Soul behind a sub, is going to be enough to, I think, finish me off here pretty easily. He is, I think, about to go for a Drain Punch here to get some health back. Oh no, he just went for Flamethrower, so it's not enough. And Brave Bird will take this thing out, but it brings Edelgard down too low to really do much of anything. That's when Rotom comes out. I do decide to preserve that, to switch out and just take the hit, try to play for differential now here. But this team is going to slowly whittle me down. Yep, Cinderace just comes in, clicks Powerball. He does miss. I go for the Wish. And then just go for the Moonblast, because I know he wouldn't really be able to kill me there. So I just have to click Wish again and hope for the best, which I think is what I do as I click Wish here. And I was thinking, oh, he's not going to use a Steel-type move. Or he's going to use a Steel-type move, but no, he goes for Close Combat, predicting my switch. So good play on him there. So we are going to, unfortunately, lose with a 4-0 loss. We are now 0-3, and I think minus 13. Yeah. So let's hope next week we can pull off a W. Let's hope next Friday, when the game goes up, we can pull off our first W of the season. It's a little unfortunate, but hopefully things will be good in the future. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, comment down below what you thought of the battle, and subscribe if you're new. I will see you all in the next video. Take care.